Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P with Slap Happy Gorilla. What? Hey, look, Terence Crawford is one of the biggest or hottest names in the sport of boxing right now. If not the hottest, he one of the hottest names. And I'm not calling him the face of boxing and all that. I leave y'all to Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez to argue about that. But I'm saying his name is the hottest name right now in the sport. And the reason why, because you got promoters that's mentioning his name. You got active fighters that's mentioning his name. Inactive fighters that's mentioning his name. You got, man, look, you got people that are part of kingdoms. Your Excellency, Turkey al-Sheikh. All these people got Terence Crawford name in their mouth. Listen. You got Turkey al-Sheikh talking about the Canelo Alvarez, trying to, politic for that. Then he say, nah, I don't want it. Terence Crawford still was talking about the Canelo Alvarez fight and saying how he is a threat to the legacy of Canelo Alvarez. Then you got Jermell Charlo. He the WBA champion in recess for the 154-pound strap. Listen, that Terence Crawford hold right now, that's the strap he beat Madrimov for. So listen, Jermell Charlo, he mentioned that, hey, look, man, I'm back. I'm full effect. I'm putting all y'all on notice. He was talking to Crawford. He was talking to Spence, all these guys coming to campaign at the weight where he was undisputed. Jermell Charlo say, I'm back. Now, shout out. I'm going to shout him out, and I'm going to say the name, Showbiz the Adult. I do watch his channel. I respect him a whole lot. He is a big dog in his game. One of the fastest, well, probably the fastest growing channel and one of the biggest boxing platforms that's on YouTube right now. He mentioned this about Jermell Charlo being a champion in recess, but he did use it in the wrong context. I'm not calling you out, bro. I'm not a hater, but I'm just letting you know that that's not how that works. The champion in recess, when he is considered the champion in recess, he is not the champion any longer. He is in recess, and other people have the right to fight for the belt. Madrimov had the belt. He won the belt. He fought for it. Now Terence Crawford beat Madrimov, and Madrimov, he lost the title to Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is the current WBA champion. Now, how the champion in recess works is Jermell Charlo can come back and challenge Terence Crawford for that strap. And he has basically the trump card to challenge that. So he would come over he would overrank any like mandatories or number one contenders, all of that. He is the trump card to be up next to fight for that title whenever he comes back. So now he's announced that he's back, and honestly, he wanted to challenge Madrimov for the belt, but the fight between Madrimov and Crawford was already in play. So now, to be honest, he does have the right to challenge Terence Crawford for said belt at 154, the WBA. Just kind of wanted to make that clear for a lot of the fans. Man, look, because, hey, I ain't nobody that's anybody. I just been following the sport for a while, and I can remember this happened. What was that? This was back like probably about 5 years ago. It happened in the, I can't even remember the guy's name. It was in the light heavyweight division. The guy had, he had to take some time off. He was the champion in recess for the WBA strap. He came back and challenged I can't remember, what his name is? Bradis, whatever. I can't remember who was the actual champion, but he came back and challenged him for the belt, and he lost. So it was what it was. But yeah, the WBA rules are on the WBA website. If all of that stuff is on the website. If you want to look that stuff up, the rules for that are on their website. You can go to the WBA the World Boxing Association website, and the rules for that are right there. The rules for how the belt works, and the actual champion in recess, how that works. All of the rules are there. Not being a hater, hey, just informing some people so people know. Not saying that I'm anybody. I just found out about it when I saw it happen a few years ago. Anyway, Jermell Charlo, that would be a very intriguing matchup for Terence Crawford. And it could legitimize the Canelo Alvarez fight. That's if Terence Crawford can beat him worse than Canelo Alvarez did. Maybe that might pull Canelo Alvarez out of the cupboard to fight Crawford. You never know. But Jermell Charlo does have the right to challenge Crawford. And honestly, Crawford is going to have to do something about it. If Jermell Charlo challenges him for that strap, he's going to have to do something about it or come off it or whatever, because that is a heavy trump card to hold. The champion in recess, when he comes back, he done announced he back. So, hey, if he wants to play that card, he can play it, and it will be a heavy card played. Crawford going to have to do something about that WBA strap. Anyway, Virgil Ortiz, another one, got Terence Crawford name in his mouth. Turkey Al-Sheikh and Oscar De La Hoya actually was politicking about Virgil Ortiz. They say, hey, Oscar De La Hoya say, hey, look, if Virgil Ortiz win this fight, then, hey, we looking to make the Terence Crawford. He told that to Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey Al-Sheikh say, yeah, why at it? Let's throw Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda in there. So they politicking over Terence Crawford and making deals. I mean, that's how hot this man's name is. But Virgil Ortiz actually called out Terence Crawford in an interview after the fight. He beat Boychuk. Now, that was a gift. I'm going to tell you, Boychuk dropped him twice, man. Dropped him twice, and they still gave it to Ortiz. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with His Excellency and Oscar De La Hoya politicking before the fight. I'm gonna keep my hand off of that. But all I got to say is, boy, we got to do better in boxing. Anyway, Errol Spence versus Fundora, the winner for Terence Crawford. A lot of people been talking about this matchup and the rematch for Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford said that, hey, look, he not looking to make that fight. He has said that on occasion, but I promise you that WBC strap would be very intriguing for him to hold in that weight class. Now, the fight between Virgil Ortiz and Boychuk was for the interim WBC title. So actually, Ortiz did say he really looking to make the fight with the winner of that WBC strap between Errol Spence and Fundora, because that's the actual world title, you know. But hey, whatever happens when that smoke clears, you better know Terence Crawford gonna be right at the end of that road, because he is still looking for undisputed. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but that's gonna be a belt that will be in play for him to get to become undisputed. Danny Garcia. Now, Danny Garcia is challenging Erislandy Lara for his 160-pound title, and that's on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez versus Berlanga. Listen, Danny Garcia was seen doing an interview and mentioned the name of Terence Crawford, saying, hey, look, I win this belt from Erislandy Lara. I would be a good fight for Terence Crawford if he's trying to entice Canelo Alvarez, because that would be yet another title in a higher weight class. So Crawford, fighting Danny Garcia, which Danny Garcia made a lot of sense when he said that. But I'm going to tell you this. It's not a foregone conclusion that you're going to beat Erislandy Lara. I don't care how old he is. Erislandy Lara is from the Cuban School of Boxing, very respected school of boxing, and he is a very respected boxer. A lot of people feel like he beat Canelo Alvarez when he fought Alvarez. Now, that's a story for another day. But, hey, Terence Crawford's name still was in his mouth. So, hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Look, Terence Crawford's name is one of the hottest, if not the hottest in boxing right now. I don't care how you feel about the revenue he pulls in, how many pay-per-views he sells, but right now, his name is one of the hottest in the sport of boxing. Y'all chime in and let me know how y'all feel about that and how y'all feel about these intriguing matchups. Jermell Charlo, Virgil Ortiz, the winner of Errol Spence and Fundora, Danny Garcia. All of these matchups, man. Hey, look, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. This Daddy P. Like, hate, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time it go down. This Daddy P. Outie.